Quick, in there!
What the hell just happened?
How the hell did you get in here? Okay. I said I would explain. Okay. Long story short, the thing I saw on the camera was this kid. The animatronics all have a chip installed in them that makes them violent and hostile towards people, especially children, and we're trying to get the chips out so it's not as dangerous to be stuck in here. We're stuck in here, by the way, which raises the question again. Why are you here? How the hell did you even get in?
Look, I was worried about you. You saw something on the cameras, and then you didn't call me. And my calls weren't going through. That's some horror movie shit. I assumed the worst.
So, you just decided to go towards the potential danger?
My judgment may have been slightly clouded. As for how I got in, after I realized the place was locked down, I panicked a little bit. I may have found a largish vent outside that was unscrewed, and I may have crawled in. That really seems like a security hazard, actually, now that I think of it.
Okay, you seriously crawled into a vent without knowing where it went? Or any possible consequences?
I thought you might be in danger, which from the sounds of it, might be true. Plus, it worked, didn't it?
You are the dumbest smart person I know. You realize that, right?
Yeah, I'm aware.
I am happy to see you, though. Tonight has been insane. Oh, right. Kid, this is Ben. Ben, this is the kid I found.
Nice to meet you, kiddo. How'd you end up here after hours?
That's the thing. Some guy grabbed them and brought them here. He might have been the one to trigger the lockdown.
Jesus Christ. Actually, now that you mentioned that, when I was making my way through the vent, I stopped for a bit because I swear I heard some guy muttering to himself. No idea who he was or what he was doing, but I think I heard him say something about a kid and that damn security guard.
Oh, lovely. I've pissed him off by existing. Wait. That means he's got to be in the building still, right?
Yeah, probably. So we should get out of here as fast as possible. We can try to go back through the vent.
That might be the safest option for all of you. Then you can alert the authorities to the tampering of myself and the other animatronics. It would be easier to remove those chips when the others are in their normal state.
Agreed. Don't worry, kid. We're not going to let anything happen to you, all right? I promised. Ben, where's the vent entrance you came out of?
It's by the arcade. Oh, God. Is Dexter all violent and stuff, too?
Very much so, yes. We should go and hope we don't run into him or anyone else that still wants to kill us.
And if we do?
We can cross that bridge if we get to it.
I'll accompany you three to make sure you get out safely.
Thanks. I think the coast is clear now. Lead the way, Ben.
Right. Follow me.
So far, so good. I don't see Dexter or any of the others. Maybe we can actually get out of here without anyone getting hurt.
It should be just back here. Around. Oh, no.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, kiddo. That's where I came in. Guess someone didn't want us to use it as an exit.
It's totally smashed in. Jesus. This was definitely intentional. Guess we're stuck here for a little longer.
Guess so. What's the plan now?
Probably what we were planning before you got here. Get the chips out of the rest of the animatronics.
That sounds dangerous. Are you sure?
The alternative is hide and hope we don't get found for the next several hours. And I'd rather be moving and trying to lessen the danger than wait like a sitting duck, you know? I promised the kid I'd protect them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I expect nothing less from my best friend. I'll help you then too. You can't keep the kids safe if you're not safe, right?
Yeah, I guess that's a fair point. And I do appreciate it. Just stay safe, yeah?
Only if you do too.
Deal.
Little one is right. If you're planning to remove the chips from the others, Mason is the closest.
True, he's probably our best bet, especially when our other options are up in the air. One of which is freaking huge, and the other two might be together.
Mason isn't a normal-sized animatronic either, though, right? He seemed a lot bigger than Ellise, and probably some of the others, right? I mean, he's not as big as Dexter, so there's that.
Yep. But we'll probably have to deal with him eventually. And if we get him on our side, it would probably really help us through the next few hours.
Fair. Wait. Kid? You want to do what? You want to be bait for the killer animatronic? And you've done that before? Jesus.
For the record, that was their idea, not mine. And they didn't really give me a chance to say no. And, kid, I love the enthusiasm, but maybe we could figure something else out that doesn't involve you putting yourself in danger, yeah? I mean, if anyone should be the bait, so to speak, it should be the adults. Not that I'm volunteering you, Ben, don't worry.
Well, like I said, I'm not letting you do any stupid, dangerous things by yourself. So don't worry. But if we find a method that doesn't put any of us in danger, I'm all for that too.
Pardon my interruption, but perhaps I can offer a solution?
Go for it.
Well, you said the chip makes us more hostile towards humans, yes? Perhaps they won't be hostile to other animatronics?
You know, that's not a bad idea, actually. I'm not sure if the programmed hostility would apply to you. And if not, that could make things a lot easier. It gives us a little more than just running in with no plan. Now it's like 40% of one. Exactly, kid. We can also learn more about the chip and its programming.
I'm happy to help in that regard. If it means the little one is safe and you two do not need to risk putting yourselves in danger.
All right then. Let's head back to the mini-golf area. We'll think of the other 60% of the plan on the way. Sound good?
Sounds like a plan.
I'll lead the way, in case we run into one of the others.
All right. Stay close. Okay, kid?
Stop. Someone is approaching.
Crap.
Stay behind us, kiddo.
All right, it doesn't sound like Dexter. Gordon and Yuli might have separated. Guess we're testing if they'll leave other animatronics alone earlier than expected.
Hello? Night Guard? Child, are you around here?
Wait, is that Percy?
The Pegasus animatronic? Wait, he's not trying to murder us. Is he like Ellise?
Yeah, he's on our side.
Yes, well, the animals are safe and sound, and the more I thought about it, I decided I wanted to make sure the child and yourself were safe as well. Oh, and there's another person here now? And Ellise. Hello there.
Hello, Percy.
Hi. This is so weird.
Oh, right. Ben, Percy, this is my friend Ben. He, snuck in, and you already know Ellise, obviously. You might be able to help us, too.
Well, it's nice to meet you, new person. I'm happy to help however I can. What are you planning?
Well, we're going to try and help Mason by getting the chip like the ones you and Ellise had. Best case scenario, he and the others are only hostile towards me, Ben, and the kid, which means you guys can help us get the chips out easier.
Ah, and you three will be able to stay out of danger. It's a good plan. Like I say, I'm happy to help however I can.
We're almost back to the mini golf area, I think. So Mason should be...
Looks like we're close enough to hear him again.
Yes, Me and Percy will go try and talk to him. You three, stay here. We know where our control panels are, so if we're lucky, getting this chip out will be a lot easier.
I have this defibrillator still, just in case we need to go the temporarily shut him down route. But hopefully we won't need to.
Wait, that works?
Yep.
Oh, that's awesome.
Who goes there? Show yourself. Have you returned, little person?
All right, just stay here. Me and Percy will talk to him. Ah, Mason, hello there.
Don't worry, little one. You and your friends will be okay.
What do you want? You dare trespass here?
What? Mason, it's me, Ellise. I've stopped by here before. Do you not recognize me?
All who trespass here will be quickly dealt with.
Ellise!
Oh, another trespasser.
Mason! Come on, mate, you know us!
Wait, why is he acting like he doesn't recognize them?
I'm not sure. Wait, maybe it's because of the chips? They don't have them anymore, so the program or virus or whatever won't recognize them. It's like in the book a while ago that they turned into a movie? The Fifth Wave or something like that?
The kid is right. If that's the case, we're gonna need to step in and soon. Ah! Or right now, in fact.
Yeah, now is good. Kids, stay with Ben. Okay, Mason is still distracted by those two, so I can probably get to him before he realizes I'm here.
I know it's not just you two. And once I deal with you, I'll find the other little troublemakers and deal with them too.
Mason, you really don't remember us?
You're nothing but trespass.
Oh, thank God that worked.
Allie, look out!
Huh? Ah! Jesus fucking hell!
Oh shit. Okay, hold on, Allie. I can get him off your legs.
I can assist you.
Hey, kiddo. Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry. Just didn't move fast enough. I'll be okay. Don't you worry.
Here, let me help you up.
I'm alright. I just need to get to his control panel. Just need to get up a little bit. Yeah, I'm okay, kid. I promise. Wait, how's Percy?
I'm fine. I was just a little bit surprised is all. And it seems like I'm just a bit dented from the looks of it. We can't exactly feel pain, so no worries.
Well, I guess it definitely could be worse. Now just gotta scoot over to Mason, get the control panel open, and... Yep, there's the chip. I really need to get gloves or something for this. Son of a...
Maybe I can help with that? If I get a little zap, it won't really hurt me.
I'd really appreciate that, actually. Here, I'll point it out and you can grab it. It's that little thing right there.
All right, there we go.
Offering to help me up, kid? Thank you.
I'll help. Are your legs okay?
Psh, yeah, I'm fine. Just a little bruised is all. Probably.
Still, having an animatronic land on your legs is gonna hurt. Just lean on me as much as you need to, alright? I don't mind.
I know, and I appreciate it, but I'm fine, really.
Good gracious. What on earth am I doing on the ground?
Mason, are you feeling all right?
Percy? What are you doing here? And gracious, there's a lot of people here. Is it not after hours? Wait, you're a security guard, right? That makes sense, but these two and this child, wait. Security guard. you're injured. And Percy, why are you dented? What happened? I can't recall anything from tonight. Or other nights either, for that matter.
Hi, yeah, it's nice to properly meet you, Mason. It's a bit of a long story, but, the short version is all of you had this chip in your control panel that's programmed with something that makes you hostile towards everyone who doesn't have a chip in them. We just got the one Ellise is holding out of you. It was making you, really hostile.
You're saying I caused both you and Percy harm?
Okay, technically this was an accident. I just didn't move fast enough, but, yeah, you may have tried to attack Ellise and Percy, and dented Percy a bit, and you tried to get my friend here too, but that wasn't really you. That chip was corrupting you and making you more violent.
Still, this is unforgivable. Percy, my friend, you have my deepest apologies.
It's all right, mate. Like she said, you weren't yourself. Me and Ellise had similar incidents happen, from the sounds of it.
Right. And the others are still afflicted with this programming, caused by chips, like this.
I'm assuming you haven't, but have you ever seen anything like this?
No, I'm afraid not. I wish I could help more. Thank you for your help, security guard.
Allie, and of course.
And you, boy and child, I apologize to both of you as well.
You can just call me Ben.
Well, it's nice to meet you both as well. Ellise, correct me if I'm wrong. It has been a fair amount of time since I've needed repairs, but Caden is the one who works with us, correct?
Yeah, he's the head robotics engineer. I think he's been working here since this place was founded, basically. And he's usually the head night guard too, I think, but he called up sick tonight. The guy's an ass, but I don't know if he'd do something like this. I mean, trying to get people killed, especially kids, that just... I don't know.
Aye, it's an awful thing. But I wouldn't be surprised if he did something to us. A creepy son of a gun, that one. Regardless, it'd be in your best interest to keep away from him, child. And you two as well. Just in case.
We will. The whole building is on lockdown right now, so we've been trying to get the chips out of all of the animatronics since we haven't found a way out. Someone destroyed the lockdown button, and I don't have the slightest clue how to fix it. So we're stuck here for the time being. Oh God.
What is it?
If Caden is the one who tampered with the animatronics, he might be the one who grabbed the kid and brought them here. I don't know why, but the programming specifying hostility towards kids, then one getting kidnapped and trapped in here is just too much of a coincidence. And it also means he's here in the building with us.
Lovely. I almost managed to forget about that.
I still don't know for sure if it's him, but we should be on the lookout just in case. Hopefully, we'll be able to undo most of the tampering, or hopefully find a way out. Yeah, kiddo. We should probably move soon. If the others are still roaming around, they might stop by here. And we don't want to be here if/when that happens. They're going to be aggressive towards all of you now, too.
I'm happy to go with you towards your next destination. With the three of us helping you, I'm sure you'll remain safe.
As safe as they can be, at least.
Yeah, I think I can hear something getting closer from that way. We'd best get moving.
I can't tell if we're lucky that this place is freaking huge because there's more places for us to go and avoid killer animatronics, or unlucky because it means more hiding places for Caden, or whoever is still here with us. I should probably try to focus on the positive.
Daisy, Daisy, Give me your answer, do.
What the hell was that?
Oh shit, that must be Uliana.
I'm half crazy, all for the love of you.
What? Wasn't she decommissioned ages ago?
Yeah, like they said, it's a long story.
Oh, security guard!
And that's our cue to GTFO. Crap!
Don't tell me. Gordon too?
Yep.
Don't worry. You three and Percy go ahead. Mason and I can distract them.
Ah, yes. Fret not. We'll buy you some time. Don't you worry, child. I doubt they'll be able to do much damage to me even if they got the chance. Which they won't. Be on your way, and we'll join you in a bit.
Just be careful. The only safe path takes you through Fiona's tent, where she does her acrobatics show. And I expect she'll be like the others if you run into her.
Gotcha. Thank you guys. We'll see you in a bit.
Right. This way.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine, kid. Thank you.
They're right. You're limping, dude. You can lean on me if you want.
I promise, I'm fine. My legs are just hurt a bit from the big freaking animatronic falling on me. I'll be alright.
Nice save.
You hush. And thank you for your offer. If it gets worse, I'll let you know. Promise.
You better. Or else I'm just gonna carry you.
Yeah? You and what muscle?
How dare you? Oh. You want to be carried, kiddo? Alright then. Up you go on my shoulder.
You're more than welcome to lean on me if you need to, Hallie.
Oh, thank you, but I promise I'm alright. Let's keep moving. The sooner we can get through that tent, the sooner we can find a place to hide out and stop moving for a bit.
Sounds like a plan.